Hey everybody, it's Will from Jones Hay and Cattle. Hope everyone's doing all right. If you would, hit that like, share, subscribe button. And of course, over here on this your corner of the screen here, you'll see the Rocking J brand. If you would tap that, it will get you set up to get notifications. So that way you won't ever miss our most recent content as we put them out. Today, we're gonna do a few little things, actually a couple things. Number one, I had to fix a water well leak. And number two, a water trough leak. And number two, I got to haul just 4 bales to a customer. So anyhow, we'll get started on that and see what we can get done. So let's go. All right, so I got the trailer hooked up. Now I'm gonna go get the tractor. I got it parked over in the shed. All right, so here's the 5100. I have it parked under this little shed over here. Barely clears it. I mean, barely. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it, how close it gets. So yeah, just right. Okay, let's get this thing started. All right, well, we got the hay delivered back at the house. It's got the trailer dropped off. It's way out there. Now we're gonna get the truck, take it to the pasture and fix that water trough. So let's keep going. All right, so we had a little setback, no big deal. I came out here the other night and all the lines that you see here are 3/4 inch. So I bought a 3/4 inch female PVC, and it was gonna go, well, 3/4 inch female PVC. It was gonna slide over the pipe, and I cut it. And you know, the cows were around me and I wasn't thinking really about what I was doing, so it's my fault. But the hose I cut is a 1/2 inch line, so I'm guessing somewhere right around here he went from 3/4 to 1/2 inch. So he's got a 1/2 inch line coming to here, and he has another plug sitting right around there somewhere. I went and looked at it and it's 1/2 inch. So everything out in the pasture is 1/2 inch. Well, at least now I know that. So I will have to go to town. All right, well, it's been a few days since we had the bad luck with the water trough. Now I went to town, got some PVC connectors, and I think I have everything I need to relocate the trough. I'm just gonna use a pair of post hole diggers to make my trench. I'm not gonna make it real deep. If it freezes, I'll just turn the water off and bleed it out, so not a big deal. But anyhow, we're gonna get over there, see how far we can get. Hopefully we'll get it done, so wish me luck. right, change of plans. After trying to dig in that dirt, which is like concrete, knowing I wouldn't get very far at all, I called the local hardware store where they rent out trench machines, and for less than 300 bucks I can rent for 24 hours. So I think I'm gonna do that. It'll be a lot easier and more fun. So let's go pick it up. The ditch witch. I'm not gonna crank it up tonight. There's no point in that, but anyway, it's a bad dude. They said they'll go up to 3 feet deep. I'm not gonna go that deep. I'm only gonna go about maybe 2 feet. He gave me a crash course on how to run it, so looking forward to that. Well, it's the next morning. Gonna work on that trench and get the line dug for the pipeline. But first thing I gotta do, these kids missed the bus, so I gotta take these kids to school first, and then I'll come back and see how far I can get. So I let them think they're gonna miss school, and now they know they're going, so maybe they'll crack a smile or something. Yeah, you're my main culprit that made us late. All right, we are at my grandma's house, and I'm gonna do this spot first since I already had the machine here. And the plan, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, hopefully it won't take too long, is to go from there down this roadway almost to that big tree that's kind of over that way. So wish me luck. Let's see if I can get this thing going. All right, so we got the trench dug at my grandma's house. Went pretty good. Actually went a lot faster than I thought it was gonna go. Now we're back over here where the cows are at. We're gonna unload it here, drive through the gate, and I'm gonna put one line from over here to the well pump house, and then from there to where I want to put the water, where I want to relocate the water trough. So All right, well, got it started. Clean out a little bit. It's not gonna need much cleaning out, except for down here. I changed directions. I only buried about a foot and a half deep. This is done. I just gotta clean it out. Oh, pretty girl. Come along over here, up to here. All right, well, I got the pipe, the trenches trenched all the way out to there, to here. Now I just need enough pipe to go from there to there, over here. I already went down that one. So I think since this is not a really good 90, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a T on it coming up, and then put a 90 on it, getting the angle that I want. That way there's no chance of it ever cracking under tension. And then same thing over here. I didn't dig as deep as that pipe is, so instead of trying to disrupt whatever's from here to there, I'm just gonna come up a little bit where the pipe comes up, put a 90 on it, and then let it come over this way. That way I can get my angle done right, and I don't have to worry about any unnecessary stress on the PVC pipe. This right here will be a easy bend, so that's not too much of an issue. But anyways, I got this all the way in. I'm not going to bury it till after I hook all the water up, turn it on, make sure I don't have any leaks. There was quite a bit of 1/2-inch PVC pipes laying over here. You can see where there's some other pipe. That's all bigger stuff, but anyway, I was able to use a lot of the used pipe, and so I just want to make sure there's no cracks or something anywhere in there that I don't want to bury the line and have an issue with the leak and have to, you know, dig it all back up. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm fixing to go to town and get another, probably just get 2 joints. That way I know I'd have more than enough to go from here to there. And the water trough will probably go right here somewhere. And then wherever this 90 comes up, I'll put a T-post there and strap it to that to help give it strength and support. And I'll move that trough over here. And okay, next morning I got 2 sticks of PVC pipe. They had 20 footers, which is what I wanted. Now I can go from here out to where that other trough's going to be, glue it up, and then I can work on the fitting down there and finish moving this trough. I turned the water off and they got about half of it drank down. So anyhow, we should get done today. Let's get it. This is like day 4 or 5, one of them days. But anyways, This has turned into a longer project than I really wanted it to be, but it is what it is. So, recap of what's been going on. I knew the pipe to the old water trough had a leak. So, I bought the new pipe, came out here, cut it, and unfortunately, it was the wrong pipe. Went back, got the right size pipe. I rented a trenching machine to dig the trench, and got all that good stuff done. Got the trough back where we need to put it, turned it on, came back yesterday. The water trough has a crack in it. So when I had dumped that trough originally, there was about a 2-inch layer of mud, some kind of sludge in the bottom. I'm guessing that kind of helped slow down the leak. So I guess it had 2 leaks: the hose connection and a crack on the bottom. So we ended up going to TSC and getting a different trough. This one is a 300 gallon, and we will put it in its place, which is what it needed. It needed anyways, but we came by earlier today and turned the water off, and the other day I came out here, I thought maybe it was leaking at the hose, but it's not. Everything is good and sound, except for on here. If you look down there low, you'll see where it's wet under the trough. So it's kind of just creeping out, and that's why it's got water all over the place. So yeah, so now we're gonna unhook this float, dump the trough, and then I'll probably end up trying to get some dirt in here somewhere. That, or I'll just put the trough right there maybe, and we'll get the big one set up and get it started filling up. I guess I could put it right here. Well, I want it close to that faucet though, so it needs to go about where it's at. Just we need to build up that dirt over there, you know what I mean? So anyway, we're gonna do that, and then that hopefully will take care of all of our water problems. I still got to get a contraption to put around this and put dirt up against it, make it look clean, and then I have that T-post I need to pull out, and then that white post I have it sitting on a piece of broken T-post. I need to pull it out. But anyways, ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, the trough's in. I need to bring some more dirt in here. I'm gonna let this water kind of dry up a little bit over the next few days, and then I'll bring some more dirt in here and fill it in. The trough, there's 2 settings. I have it on the lower setting. I'll probably change it and put it on the higher setting, so that way it'll raise it about maybe 1 inch or 2, 1.5 inches or so. That way the calves can get into it easier. But anyways, it turned out nice. Clayton took the old water trough and drug it over to the barn, and then I did some brush clearing with the 5100 while
we were getting tin out of the behind the wood over there.
There were some pins and some wood, just a little bit of everything. They were cleaning up by hand while I was in the tractor. But yeah, it's come a long way in 2 days, 3 days.
Hey, Clay.
So, all right, let's go, boys.
I'm gonna get some rope for something.
I'll need it. Thank you, though.